Welcome to Christian Wealth Sanctuary, the place where future leaders, builders, and kingdom-minded achievers come to sharpen their thinking and realign their lives. Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to feel a little different from what we usually do. We know that many of you watching this are actively working toward financial stability, personal growth, and long-term success. Because of that, we felt it was necessary to put together a list of habits that consistently keep people stuck in mediocrity. Before we continue, take everything in this video with an open mind. These points are not meant to attack anyone. They are meant to make you pause, reflect honestly on your current situation, and consider what you could change to move yourself forward. Every time we release a video like this, there are always people who feel personally offended. That's expected. But while some spend their time attacking in the comments, those who truly belong in Christian Wealth Sanctuary write these ideas down and examine whether there is room for improvement in their own lives. Our goal here is not to shame anyone. Our goal is to provide value. To make sure this list actually serves you, we spoke with mentors, business owners, and financially successful individuals about the everyday differences they've noticed between those who struggle and those who grow. Of course, there are always exceptions. Not everyone starts with the same opportunities, and not every situation is fully under someone's control. Still, becoming aware of these habits can give you an edge. And if you eliminate even a few of them, you may find yourself closer to the life you've been praying and working toward. With that said, here are 15 habits that keep people poor and that disciplined, successful people avoid. The first habit is excessive television consumption. Let's be direct. If you consistently have time to watch hours of reality television, celebrity shows, or daily programming, there's a strong chance you're not where you want to be financially. It's surprising how much time is lost to meaningless television. It's designed to pull you in, keep your attention, and offer nothing in return. If you know every detail about celebrity relationships, never miss weekly episodes, or have a favorite news channel you follow religiously, you're likely spending far too much time in front of a screen. That time loss has consequences. Television gossip and endless updates add no value to your life. They enrich networks and personalities, not you. People who build wealth aim to be featured for their impact, not to sit passively consuming the lives of others. Some will argue, but I watch shows to relax. It helps me disconnect. That's exactly the problem. You disconnect from your problems instead of solving them. You escape instead of confronting what needs to be fixed. Yes, there are rare moments when rest is necessary. As the saying goes, time enjoyed is not always wasted. But be honest with yourself. Is staring at a screen truly how you want to spend your limited time on Earth? Before moving on, let's clarify something. Many people justify television by saying that they need to stay informed. The issue is that most news outlets operate with bias and agendas. Instead of being constantly plugged in, use the internet to get a quick overview of what matters, and then move on to building your own life. The second habit is eating fast food regularly. Health is foundational, yet many people put very little thought into what they consume. They don't know what's in their food, what balanced nutrition looks like, or how diet affects energy, focus, and discipline. Fast food overloads the body with sugar, unhealthy fats, and empty calories. Over time, this damages the body and limits performance. When your health declines, everything else follows, mentally, professionally, emotionally, and even relationally. If your body is weak, your vision suffers. If your energy is low, your execution drops. Wealth building requires stamina, clarity, and strength. Neglecting health silently sabotages all of it. The third habit is constantly buying products just because they're discounted. Here's a simple principle. The only thing worth buying on sale is an appreciating asset. While struggling individuals focus on stretching limited income, disciplined people focus on expanding their earning capacity. Think about it. Items that go on sale are often things full-price buyers didn't want. Purchasing them just reinforces the mindset of scarcity. When you buy something simply because it's cheaper, you're training yourself to think like someone who can't afford quality or long-term value. Wealth-focused individuals buy intentionally, not emotionally. 4. Waking up late in the early years. This may be uncomfortable to hear, but patterns don't lie. Those who invest in themselves early, through learning, discipline, and structure, are far less likely to remain financially stuck later in life. When you wake up late, avoid education, and spend time on meaningless activities, you slowly fall behind. Eventually, the gap becomes overwhelming. The irony is that those who avoid effort early often work harder later just to survive. Look at the lives of high achievers. Many, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Warren Buffett, built disciplined routines early. We've highlighted these examples before, and you can explore them further on the channel. 5. Being obsessed with sports. Unless you are a professional athlete or a team owner, watching sports offers little return. Like television, it's another form of escapism. Think about it carefully. When you watch sports, you place yourself in a position where you have no influence over the outcome. Zero impact. Over time, this mindset carries into life. You become a spectator instead of a builder. Eventually, spectators criticize players while never stepping onto the field themselves. Wealth is built by players and owners, not by those watching from the sidelines. 6. Neglecting personal hygiene. The sixth habit may sound minor at first, but it matters far more than most people realize: poor personal hygiene. Initially, even we thought this idea sounded exaggerated, but when you examine it closely, it explains a lot. Most modern careers operate within service-based environments. Human interaction is unavoidable. Trust, comfort, and presence all influence how value is exchanged. People who neglect personal hygiene slowly damage their social and professional opportunities. When someone lacks cleanliness, others unconsciously trust them less. They shorten conversations, avoid proximity, and limit interaction. Over time, this affects networking, career growth, and even personal relationships. Ask yourself honestly, if people don't enjoy being around you, what kind of partnerships or opportunities will you attract? It may sound simple, even trivial, but discipline begins with basics. Something as small as an early morning shower sets the tone for structure, self-respect, and readiness. Success starts with order. 7. Blaming others for personal circumstances. How many people do you know who always have an excuse? Someone else is at fault. The system is unfair, circumstances are impossible. While it's true that not everything is within our control, most of life is. You are responsible for your decisions, your relationships, your health, your habits. If something in your life isn't working, ownership is the first step toward change. Life is not defined by what happens to us, but by how we respond to it. When challenges arise, those who stay stuck adopt the role of the victim. They complain, withdraw, and repeat the cycle. Those who grow examine the situation closely. They analyze what went wrong, why it happened, and how to prevent it from happening again. One path leads to weakness, the other leads to wisdom. Growth begins the moment responsibility replaces blame. The 8th habit is living without savings. One of the clearest differences between those who struggle and those who grow is preparation. Saving money is not about fear, it's about flexibility. When difficulty strikes and you have reserves, the problem is manageable. Life continues. When you don't, desperation takes over. Without savings, emergencies force harsh decisions. Assets must be sold, debt is taken on, control is lost. Even after the problem passes, the damage remains. Now look at the opposite scenario. An opportunity appears. Those with reserves can act immediately. They expand, invest, and move forward. Those without remain stuck, watching others advance. This is why the gap grows wider over time. Prepared people gain momentum. Unprepared people fall further behind. 9. Using credit for non-productive purchases. The difference between disciplined individuals and struggling ones is not whether they use credit, but how. The rule is simple. If borrowed money will not generate more income than the debt itself, it should not be borrowed. Financing luxury items, gadgets, clothing, or entertainment creates nothing. Buying a large television on credit, purchasing designer items without resale value, charging phones, accessories, or trends, these decisions weaken financial foundations. Credit should only be used for investments that grow income or capability. Otherwise, earn first, then spend. Debt is a tool. Used incorrectly, it becomes a chain. The 10th habit is having children early and without preparation. Children are a blessing, but they also require resources, structure, and stability. Many underestimate the cost, financially, emotionally, and mentally. Raising a child in developed countries can cost hundreds of thousands of dollars over time. Without preparation, the pressure becomes overwhelming. Statistics consistently show that individuals struggling financially tend to have more children earlier. Those who build wealth often wait until their environment is stable enough to support growth. When responsibility arrives before readiness, survival replaces progress. Energy goes into staying afloat rather than building forward momentum. Preparation creates opportunity, rushing creates limitation. The 11th habit is neglecting regular medical checkups. We've already emphasized how critical health is, but this point deserves special attention. Many people avoid routine examinations, either out of fear, laziness, or denial. Consider this scenario. A serious illness develops quietly. If detected early through regular checkups, treatment is often simpler, less expensive, and far more effective. Life continues with minimal disruption. But when health is ignored, problems are often discovered too late. Treatment becomes costly, time is lost, families suffer. In some cases, no amount of money can undo the damage. Ignoring health does not save time or money, it risks everything. The 12th habit is spending money before actually having it. One of the most dangerous financial patterns is committing to expenses you cannot yet afford. The moment you begin borrowing to maintain a lifestyle, your life begins to spiral. If you cannot part with money without it negatively affecting your stability, then you cannot afford what you're trying to buy. The solution is not more debt, it's more discipline. Earn first, then spend. Anything else creates pressure, anxiety, and long-term setbacks. 13. Surrounding yourself with the wrong people. You are shaped by the people you spend the most time with. If 4 people around you are stuck, unmotivated, or unwilling to grow, it becomes nearly impossible for you to rise above that environment. One of the easiest ways people stay stuck is by remaining in circles that normalize stagnation. These environments protect comfort, not growth. You need people who challenge you, people whose progress motivates you, people who are building something meaningful themselves. If you're still surrounded by the exact same crowd you were years ago, it may be time to evaluate whether that environment supports who you're becoming. Stepping away from familiar groups is difficult, but staying can quietly crush potential. Some people would rather keep you small than confront their own dissatisfaction. The 14th habit is failing to execute on ideas. You cannot control where you were born, who your parents are, or how society treats you. What you can control is how much effort you invest into your vision. Everyone is given the same 24 hours each day. The difference lies in how those hours are used. You've likely heard that most businesses fail within the first few years. But there's a deeper truth. Every business that never starts is guaranteed to fail. Ideas mean nothing without action. Progress requires implementation, feedback, adjustment, and persistence. Nothing happens overnight. Even this channel took years of consistent effort before evolving into what it is today. Execution transforms potential into reality. The 15th habit is believing someone else should carry you to the top. The truth is uncomfortable, but necessary. The world does not owe you success. No one is responsible for fixing your life. Everyone believes in success when they are young. But when reality challenges comfort, many give up. This world rewards those who persist, those who learn, those who adapt, those who refuse to quit. You may encounter people who walk alongside you for part of the journey, but no one will solve your problems for you. Responsibility is not optional. It is the price of growth. We know this was a long video, but we believe it can serve as a turning point. If even one of these habits resonated with you, take it seriously. And if you know someone who may be struggling with several of these patterns, do them a favor and share this message with them. We'd love to hear from the Christian Wealth Sanctuary community. What habits do you believe keep people stuck that successful individuals avoid? What would you add to this list? Share your thoughts in the comments. Bonus insight. You're still here, which says something. Thank you for being fully present. Here's the bonus insight. Statistically speaking, struggling individuals tend to rely more heavily on external forces to change their circumstances, while successful individuals place responsibility squarely on their own actions. This doesn't mean faith has no place. It means faith without discipline, action, and responsibility produces chaos instead of growth. Many high-profile leaders may mention God publicly, but their success is built on execution, accountability, and relentless effort. Belief alone does not replace action. If you've made it this far and truly identify with Christian Wealth Sanctuary, write, "I will build wealth with discipline and purpose" in the comments. Make your intention public. Let accountability begin. Thank you for spending time with us today. Make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss future content. We've also selected additional videos we believe will help you continue growing. We'll see you again soon.